Hey YouTubers, welcome back. This is Attorney Jack from CruiseCasinoMafia.com, your home for pro systems. If you want to take the casino to a whole nother level and treat it as if it's a business, then you're in the right place. We have a private membership if you go to CruiseCasinoMafia.com, where we teach people private systems, private bet selections, and most importantly, how to manage your money, what to do if you're down, basically recovery systems. And that's what I have always found, that most people, most YouTubers, most systems don't spend enough time in that area. And that's how you make money, by manipulating the math, by utilizing the right math when you're up and when you're down. That's where we put our focus, not just on crazy crystal ball selections of where to put your money, but when, what to put, what to do during those losing streaks. And that's what we specialize in here, is showing you professional money management techniques. Many of the things that I learned in my time trading on Wall Street and Forex and options. And I've taken that money management concept and I brought it over here to the casino sector. So the last few videos, we've been talking about Baccarat, and we've also been talking about, like I just said, proper money management. And we've given you guys some real gems. We haven't held them back just for the private members. We've given them to you guys here on YouTube because I think it's so important. And it's something that most of the YouTubers don't do. They just do a 15-minute video. They martingale and double themselves out of any problems. And they say, look how great our bet selection is. And that really isn't the real world. So, that's the way it is. Take it the way you see it and make your own decisions. But that's the real story. So today, I'm going to have a little bit of fun as well. We're going to show you, there's tons of different bet selections. And we went over just a few of those in the part 1 myth-busting Baccarat video about a week ago. You can take a look at those. I'm going to show you another one. This one's a Bead Road bet selection. All right, and we're going to combine that with what we've been showing the last week or so, which is the pyramid recovery system, which is, in our opinion, a fair and equitable money management system, and it's simple to use. And what you'll notice is that every pyramid starts with a 2-unit bet, but the most you're ever going to be betting is 4 units. So you're never jumping off a cliff here like you do with the martingale. All right, or some of the other ones that people use as well, not just the martingale. All right, so let's get right into this. So what we need to do, first of all, is we need free hands, because I'm going to show you what we're going to be doing with our crazy bet selection today. And I do like the Bead Road as well, and I haven't had done much with the Bead Road lately on this channel publicly. So I thought I would just use a different bet selection today. All right, so the Bead Road is this area here. This is the main road that you're normally used to, the scoreboard, the big road. This just shows the results going straight down, 1 through 6, 6 through 12, 12 through 18, just like that. All right, so what we're going to need to do is have one more road. So let's do 6 more. Let's see, where are we at? 2 more. So you do not need to start this bet selection at the beginning of a shoe. You can jump right in. All right, so there you go. So now we have what's called two columns, right? This system or bet selection, I refer to this as neighbors. I call this neighbors, all right? And there's plenty of awesome and fun bet selections you can play using the Bead Road. You can play mirror, mirror, things like that. But this one's a little different. This is called neighbors. So you can jot down when I'm explaining it, and you'll just get the hang of it. It's really easy. So right here, we're at the top right, where the next result is going to happen, the next deal. So you can see here there's 2 players. So when you have 2 players in a row, you're going to bet banker. If these were 2 bankers in a row, you're going to bet player. Okay? So these are 2 players in a row. We're going to bet banker. We're at the top of the pyramid, so we're going to bet 2 units. Now, We're not doing this to show that this bet selection is the greatest thing since sliced bread. That's what I've already explained to you guys. What I'm doing this for is to show you the power of how when you go into a losing streak, this keeps you very, very close and you don't get buried. You stay close to where you need to be so that when it turns around, you are right there. The other thing is when you get on a winning streak and you win a bunch in a row, you're always winning 2 units, 2 units, 2 units. So it protects the 2 unit wins because when you win 2 units, the next units that you're betting is only a single units here. Okay, and even on the losing side, the most we're ever betting is 4 units. So let's get right into this. So our first bet is going to be 2 units at the top of the pyramid, and we're going to be betting banker. Okay, 2 units on banker. So we're going to use $10 units, so it's going to be $20. Right, $20 on a banker. And we lost. No big deal. All right, here we go. So our next bet, we're going down the right side of the pyramid, you can see, is a 3 unit bet. So what are we betting on? Okay, the same thing again, right? So we're going to be betting on banker again, right? Banker. Banker for 3 units. So that's $30. Okay, we lost again. Notice we're not doing a full double up there. So now we go to the final step on the losing side of the pyramid, which is 4 units. 4 units. And that's going to be the opposite now. See that? 2 bankers. So in the neighbor system, there's 2 bankers. We want a player. So now we're going to be betting on player for 4 units, which is $40. There we go. All right. Now, did we make all of our money back that we lost in these first 2 bets? No, we're down 1 unit. And that's the difference, guys. You don't have to keep doubling and make all your money back instantly. That's the power of part of the power of this math. Okay? So, we're not going to keep going down this chain here. We're going back to the top of the pyramid. We don't have to make all our money back instantly. That's the point. So we're back at the top making a 2 unit bet. All right? And we are not betting here because when you see a tie in either one of these spots, the neighbor spots, we don't bet. Okay? So we're just going to do a free hand. All right. And there you go. So now you're going to have to learn how to do this. So look at the neighbors here. We had a banker followed by a player. So we're going to be betting a player. Banker followed by a player in the neighbor section, right? So we're going to be betting a player. All right, a player, and we're back at the top and we're betting 2 units. 2 units on player. On player. Yes, that's correct. 2 units on player. And we won again. So do you see how we didn't pressure ourselves here to make all the money back and get in a profit? Because we're just cycling. We're cycling. We're keeping ourselves right near zero so we can always make that money. Okay, and here we go. And by the way, we're up $10 now, so we're up a full unit. So now we're going down the winning side of the pyramid, which tells us to bet 1. You see how we're not even going up here? We're not even betting a 2 again. We're protecting one of the units that we already won, and we're betting 1 unit. And we're betting 1 unit on, here we have 2 bankers, so we're going to bet a player. So we're going to get 1 unit on a player. Oops. That's a tie. And we lost, so we go right down here to the loss, and we're going to bet 1 unit again. And this will be our final bet on that side. And this is going to be on banker, because there's 2 players here. We're going to be betting a banker. So 1 unit on banker. It's a tie. And we lost. All right. So notice we had losses here. We had losses here. And we're only down $10. And we're not chasing a damn thing because guess what we're doing now? We're going back to the top of the pyramid. And we're back to our 2 unit bet. We are not chasing. We are not chasing. So we're betting 2 units back at the top of the pyramid. And we can't bet here because there's a tie. So just go ahead and deal. And let's see. Yep. 2 players. We're going to be betting banker. We're back at the top of the pyramid. And we're betting 2 units. At the top of the pyramid, 2 units. What did I say? Now I'm losing it here. 2 units on banker. There we go. That's a tie. And we win. And we're back up again. See, we're in profit again. All right. And basically 1 unit. Because of the banker not playing exact even odds, but it's pretty much we're up 1 unit right now. We won our 2 unit bet. We're going to roll down here. We're going to bet 1 unit. And we are going to be betting on banker. 1 unit on banker. And we win. Okay, so we're basically almost up 2 full units. Almost, right? So when you play this, just like anything else, you need to have a reasonable target, just like we always talk about. What is a reasonable target? A reasonable target may be 5 to 8 units per shoe and quit. Because we're only playing with $10 units. But remember, if you have the proper bankroll, you could be playing with $25, $50, $100 units. So how many units do you really need? You want to take your money and run. All right, so this is our last bet. It's going to be a 1 unit bet. I think we're right here. And let's see where we're at here. Nope, we're not going to be betting because there's a tie in our neighbor. So we're going to do a free hand. It's banker. And now we're going to be betting banker again because there's 2 players there. So this is our final 1 unit bet. What did I say? Now I'm totally losing it here. Banker. 1 unit on banker. And we win again. So do you see why things ebb and flow? The waves come and go, right? The winning waves, they could be short, they could be long, but they come and go. That's why we don't chase when we're on a losing streak. There's absolutely no reason to do that. We're now up almost $30, 3 units, okay? Basically 3 units, and we're back to the top. So this next one is once again at the top of the pyramid, which is 2 units, and we are going to be betting player. Totally stress-free when you use a reasonable money management tool like this. Totally stress-free. Okay, we're basically just short of 5 units right now. So if you were playing this with $100 units, you'd be up $500 right now, and you'd be walking away and waiting for the next shoe. All right, or whatever your profit target is. Okay, whatever your profit target is. So there you go. So we bet our 2 units. We won. We're back on the left side. We're going to bet 1 unit. This time we're not going to bet a unit because there's a tie in our neighbor, so we're going to do a free hand. We'll just do a few more so you guys get the hang of it. And there's another tie in this neighbor, so another free hand, and that happens. And we're back at the top. 2 bankers, we're going to bet a player. So we're right here. I believe we're right here. We made a 2 unit bet and we won. I think we won, yeah. So now we're on our 1 unit bet. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. So if I made a mistake, no big deal, guys. You can see I'm talking and trying to do this at the same time, but you understand the pyramid. I think we're here at the 1 unit bet. So the 1 unit bet is going to be on player. I'm pretty sure that that's where we're at. And we lost. So we're going to come down here. We're going to bet our final bet of the pyramid on a 1 unit bet. And it's going to be, nope, there's a tie there, free hand. And we're going to be betting banker. So we're using neighbor bets, and we're going to bet banker for 1 unit. That's a tie. and we lost. All right, I think we're going to stop right there. I think you guys get the hang of it. So you see the beauty of when we're getting into our little losing streaks and our winning streaks, and how reasonable this bet management, this recovery system is. It's fantastic. Because you can go right through those small losing streaks and just keep rolling without a big deal. You saw us go right through here, finally win here, which did not give us our money back. And then on the very next bet, we won the 2 and we were back in profit. You also saw us go straight through here on the winning side, and win 2, 3, 4 units in a row. Okay, which makes up for quite a few losses, but we're not trying to make up for the losses. We're just riding those waves, the good waves, the bad waves, and we quit whenever we want. So right now we would be at 3 units. We were at just under 5 units or so. We were basically at 5 units, and we could have quit at 5 units, and that's the point. The other point is we never got into trouble here. Sometimes when you play this for 15, 20 minutes, the most you'll go down sometimes is 7, 8 units. You won't even get into a 10-unit losing streak. It's possible. I'm not saying it can't happen, but the point is this keeps you from avoiding bankroll busting. This is a legitimate money management recovery system. This can be used, and if you check out the video before this, I used it on a roulette bet selection. So we use this mostly for even money bets, or approximately even money bets. So that's red, black, even, odd. Or here in Baccarat, it works even better because we don't have any 0 or double zeros, and the ties don't take any money away from us. So this is phenomenal for Baccarat. And you can pair this with whatever bet selection you like. So I showed you the neighbor bet selection today, but you can do this with banker only or player only or time before last or whatever it is that you guys want to use. There's tons of awesome bet selections that use this Bead Road as well. So anything you want to test it with, go ahead and do it here at Wizard of Odds, and make sure that you give yourself several shoes worth of playing and set realistic profit targets. What is a realistic profit target? It could be 5 units, it could be 7 units, it could be 10 units. For me, most of the time that 7 to 10 units is the sweet spot, but that doesn't mean anything. If you're playing with $500 chips, maybe your sweet spot is 2 units, and that's it. And you walk away from the table with an extra $1,000. That's awesome. And you can definitely do that. Remember, it's not the number of units you make. At the end of the day, you take the units and you convert them back into cash. So we're playing with units, but in reality, when it comes to setting profit targets, set reasonable profit targets and you'll always be in great shape. You got it. We'll see you on the next video. Check out cruisecasinomafia.com. Our discounted lifetime membership will be going away very, very soon. So if you want to take advantage of it and get all of our systems, money management, and everything else that we're giving away, and we're adding lots of additional stuff over the next few months, you're going to want to do that now before the new pricing takes effect. Take it easy. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next one.